Programming basics and general patterns. That is what will be covered in this tutorial. Let's take a look at required parts. The Arduino UNO and USB cable should look familiar. The breadboard, 2 LEDs, and jumper wire are new, but don't worry about the hardware for a minute. Open a new sketch window and type or paste the code you see on the video. Notice void setup parentheses. This is the header function and beginning of the program. It is followed by curly brackets or braces that signal the body of the header function. Next, notice void loop parentheses, another function followed by the same curly braces and more stuff inside the body. The setup function is done once and the loop function is repeated for the life of the program. Keep these patterns in mind. You will see both these functions in every sketch you program. Two more things to note. Void is a keyword. It's something built into the language and reserved for a specific role. Take a second to play around with these functions and notice they are case sensitive. The syntax highlighting lets you know when something's off. The body of the void setup function has two statements in it. A statement is like a line of a poem and always ends with a semicolon. The two together form a bigger body statement. pinMode is another keyword. It is always followed by a thing in parentheses. That thing is a number, followed by a comma and defined as either an output or an input. What does pinMode do? It allows you to tap into the many pins of the Arduino board. In this example, we will be using pin 12 and 13 as outputs, making a ground pin connection using a breadboard. But more on that later. Back to the loop function. The structure should look familiar. Digital write is another keyword. Similar to pinMode, parentheses enclose numbers, a comma, and high-low rather than input-output. Notice 12 and 13 are the same numbers from above. Digital write 12 low makes pin 12 connected to 0 volts. Digital write 13 high makes pin 13 high or connects it to the Arduino's 5 volt. The program then gets another keyword, delay with parentheses. This tells the program to stall for a period of time, 1000 milliseconds or 1 second for this example. Now we are ready to upload our work. Wait, I need to mention that the LED we are using has a built-in resistor. This limits the 5 volt current driven through the LED from ruining the Arduino microcontroller. Also, notice one of the LED pins is longer than the other. That's the resistor. Run that to pin 12 or 13 and ground the short end. Just before uploading our program, click Verify to compile the functions and check for errors. This sketch is unsaved, so Arduino will also require us to save our work at this time. That checked out, so let's upload. You should now have 2 winking LEDs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.